Hey. We on? Yo, can you turn my mic down a tad? Or maybe it might be the headphones. Yeah. Peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. It's the Guard Mathematics, and you now watching the Vandal Hour Season 4 live on DTFradio.com. Yo, make sure you check us out at our new date and time, as we have advertised on our Instagram page, and that's every Sunday morning from 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. Yes, that is the K-Slay hours. You know what I mean? They save the best for the last. Yeah. So that's when we popping. You can also watch us live on Ustream or our TuneIn app at DTFradio.com. If you want to check us out right now, go to www.thevandalhour.nyc. Shout out to Mark DTF, who hooked up a new flyer for us to advertise. You can check us out on DTFradio.com. They showing us a lot of love, and we respect that, man. Shout out to Hood. Shout out to all the DTF radio shows, the Reality Check, Who's Styling Who, the Grown Man Show, the Cypher, Lyrically Live, the S1. There's a lot of dope shows. We also want to shout out our supporters, Jammer, J Love, 501 Crew, Brat, Giggles, FaZe, Debonair, Germs, JB, RIA, Poe, L7, Chase Baker. We have a lot of supporters at the Vandal Hour, so I just wanted to give them a little, shout out and shit. Peace, God. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. That was different. That was a different introduction.
Word.
A little bit different?
A little bit different. You know, different person doing it, different style is being done.
Yo, also, shout out to Facts on Wax.
Word.
Who isn't here. It's our brother. He is still part of the Vandal Hour.
Always.
You know what I mean? He's going through some life situations. He's positive. He's doing well. So shout out to him. And, I wanted to change it up. Actually, I didn't write no script this week.
Nice.
So we kind of just going off the cuff.
Yeah.
So how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm excited. We got a dope show lined up for our listeners.
You look very high, man.
I am. Very high.
Yo, I saw it from the DJ booth, bro.
Shout outs to those edibles I ate earlier.
Which ones you ate this
this time?
This time.
There were chocolate blocks, like
what, the Kivas? Was it the Kiva?
I don't know what it was.
A lot of milligrams.
It was chocolate, and it got me good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem like
you look real content right now.
You look very content, very relaxed.
Word, no stress.
That's funny. That is funny.
Because for the people who don't know, you don't smoke cigarettes no more.
That's right. I haven't smoked in a month.
Nice.
Congrats. You don't. Yeah. Shout out. Gunshots.
Yeah, y'all got to do the gunshots over here because I can't do the DJ booth. And
matter of fact, I fucked up because I'm 420.
There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Shout out to the brother who stopped smoking blunts and cigarettes.
That's big.
You know what I mean? So now he's just.
Do you smoke papers? Do you smoke?
No. I just.
Nigga,
totally
you just
said
did
blunts. You said blunts.
Okay.
I've been enjoying
the
edibles.
Good rebuttal.
Chilling with that.
Strictly edibles?
That's it.
All right, that's what's up.
How's the change has been since we going from smoking to eating edibles?
It lasts longer.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here.
Definitely.
Believe that. You could go through like a whole day of work, right? Like just
chilling.
That's crazy,
That's
man.
what's up. I still got the THC pills that homeboy gave us from the other situation that we had last week.
I ate mines.
Yo, how was it? Like every time I try to eat, I'm like, damn, I'm in a club. I can't do that. I'm working. I might get too wrecked.
Yo, shout out
hours to kick in.
Yo, shout out to the Slug. You know what I mean? For hooking us up with some dope products always.
That's right. But today let's get back to what we got lined up.
Yeah, who we got? We got a good show, man. Real exciting show, man. We got a dope MC. A dope MC. That's right. Who has a lot of controversy behind his name. A lot of grinding he has been doing in New York right now.
He has an interesting history, to say the least.
Very.
Definitely.
And he goes by the name of China Mac.
That's the Brody. Definitely no China Mac.
So you definitely want to listen to this
MC
interview.
/ soon to be actor, I believe.
Yeah,
He's doing
I
a
think
few
he's
things.
doing,
He's a busy
web series.
person.
Yeah, he's one of the actors in Respect Life.
Nice.
Okay.
It's crazy because his character just came in for season 3, I believe. I've seen the first 2 episodes. He's kind of good in it, man. You gotta check it out, man. Check Respect Life out on YouTube, man.
That's what's up.
But yeah,
definitely.
also, man, we got some. I've been trying to get this dude on the show for a long time. He's very important to graph history, man. For people who don't know, he goes by the name of Moody Mutz, and
Big shout, Moody.
yeah. Shout out to Moody Mutz, who is in the building. He got some surprises with him. I don't want to go into the names, but he has some surprises. There's going to be some other people speaking with him. And, this is season 4, God. Like,
I'm excited about this interview. I like his work, man. I followed his work for years, and he put in a lot of work.
very interesting artist, man.
Yeah.
But this is season 4. We trying to come with some other shit, man. We ain't trying to do what we did the last 2 seasons. We trying to come 3 seasons, pardon self. We trying to come with like real heat, fire to keep y'all interested, keep y'all tuned in, keep y'all logging in. Things of that sort, you know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Man, I definitely see a level step up this season.
It's definitely
So far already.
Not a slight at any of our prior guests, but some of the guests that we've had so far.
It's definitely big boys.
Yeah, it's been big boys.
It's definitely big boys.
That's how you come back. That's how you come back with a new season.
Exactly.
But before, pardon self, we got, if y'all watching us live on if you're watching us live on www.thevandalhour.nyc or dtfradio.com or on our Instagram on live, that's the guard Sosa behind the camera. Shout out to Sosa and the 1718 Collective.
You.
Who also, to transition, I'm going to use the word transition when I don't supposed to, fuck it. But to transition into some things, the 1718 Collective just celebrated their 3-year anniversary, man.
Cha, yeah.
Yeah, man, we did it at Karma Lounge.
That was a dope situation.
It was a great situation, man.
It was real dope.
It was a great
Dope vibe
situation.
in the building.
Didn't you have a guest DJ in the building?
Yes. I came in and I was rocking out, and then we also had DJ Jeevis, my brethren. He came through and rocked out, killed his set. He did like an 1.5, 2-hour set and bodied it. Had everybody at that bar, had everybody chatting, taking pictures. Their Instagram and Snapchats was lit, and it was a dope vibe that night. Like there was a lot of people I got a chance to meet, people I didn't know, but I seen their work up there, and it was a dope vibe that night. It was a really, really dope vibe.
Some of the artists that was involved was Jammer, 2VS. I'm saying it right? 2VS? 2DVS. 2DVS was one of the artists involved. We also have Fuchsia and AC2 involved. Some of the performances was from Debonair, who also been doing a lot of our showcases, tearing shit down. Check him out, 4 Green MC. He was also on the Vandal Hour. We also had J Love drop a couple of poems and shit.
Yep.
And we had
Yellow the Poet.
Yellow the Poet. Definitely something interesting, man. Say that again. My Name in Yellow.
Oh, that's what it is.
My name in Yellow. That's a street name, she said, right? If I'm not mistaken, she said, let me tell you my street name. I never heard a street name with Yellow ever in my life, but it was her street name, Yellow. What's that again? Yeah, My Name in Yellow. Shout out to Sosa, who's as I said, he keeps me in tune. But it was a dope night, man.
Yo, she set the tone nice with her poem. She set the tone for the poets and the real. He was up there doing street poetry as well.
Yeah, I said that, and Angela Soul, and I don't like to say his name, but his name is Rel, the woman pleaser.
Yeah, Rel.
Who also, let me just say, the women love when he performs.
He brings that R&B flavor.
And a house song, the house song, even though we don't represent house music on the Vandal Hour.
We all listen to it. We all know it.
That house song was crazy.
Yeah, man.
That he always does. The women love it. He gets them on the dance floor and shit like that. So it was just a dope night, man. 3 years doing business. Shout out to the 1718 Collective. They doing big things, curating a lot of art shows. We also curated another art show on Thursday called a Woman's Touch art show at the Rock Wall. It was a dope situation also.
Definitely, yeah. That shit was good. I was DJing that too.
How was you DJing though?
You seem to DJ a lot of the things.
Yeah. I seem to come through to bring speakers and just help out. Next thing I know, I'm working for the night. And so now,
what was you DJing on?
Okay, yo, he's gonna be on this heavy because I told him that this piece of equipment is not gonna work.
Yeah.
And I had to be humbled and eat my words because I rocked the night out using the actual equipment. I believe it was the DJ Go 2. Something like that.
Go 1 or Go 2?
Yeah, I think it's the Go 2 for Serato. And yo, when I say it's the pocket-sized DJ, like if you're a real DJ and you got to do a show on the go, yo, this joint for like $150, it's the move.
Time out. $99 at B&H.
Oh wow, $99. Yo, listen. This is for my DJs who got to go do a quick bar spot, those small intimate spots, and they don't have no equipment, and you just come through with your laptop. I gotta give it a stamp of approval.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna have a whole bunch of amateur DJs running to buy that shit now.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
It's a dope piece of equipment, man.
It is dope. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. At the end of the day, this is what we be talking about on the Respect the DJ with DJ Swift. It don't matter what you use.
It works.
It matters on your skills. If you got the skills, you could use any piece of equipment. And I'm not gonna front. I was rocking that equipment right there for the Woman's Touch art show. And that was fun. It was fun because I didn't think I was like I don't know.
You gave him a hard time about it.
Not even. I was just in a situation.
He said you can't scratch on it. And then I did some research on YouTube, watch some YouTube videos, and you could scratch, man. You can't be an amateur. You can't be
how to do it.
Yeah, you can't be an amateur and do it. But you gotta definitely be a person who has experience DJing to figure it out. It's not that complex though.
Right.
But speaking of DJs, speaking of DJ Swift, speaking of the Vandal Hour, today is motherfucking DJ Swift, aka Strip Club Swift, B-Day.
That's right, baby. It's my birthday. I'm acting up right now.
Yo,
extra excited today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out the homie, man. He holds me down like motherfucking weights, man. He does a lot for the Vandal Hour. He's been with us 2 years now. Shaking and baking, doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing, man.
That's right.
Yo, you celebrated on Friday. Where was you at on Friday doing what you do?
On Friday, I was at Hoops Cabaret, Hoops Gentleman Club, Sports Bar, whatever you want to call it, man. That's my job. That's where I'm at each and every Friday.
The whole spot.
Yeah, that's right. We got our own stroll. From 4 to 4, so it was an all-day event, and yo, we had fun. It wasn't crazy in there because it just wasn't crazy in the city, but that was good though. My birthday's today is Sunday, Grammy Sunday, so we got a situation going on today. After this, I'm gonna get like 4 hours shut eye, and I'm getting ready for the rest of the day. So
where we at tomorrow? I mean, technically tonight. Because we all gonna be there. Yo,
That's
don't
right.
fucking know the Vandal Hour guards is invading your motherfucking spot. Where we at?
Yo, we gonna be at Fat Buddha Bar on 13 and Avenue A, Lower East Side. You know what I mean?
Heroin City.
Yeah, all day. You do see a couple of fiends when you go into the spot walking from 14 and Union Square to Avenue A, but
quite a few.
You just walk right past that. Don't even worry about that, man. It's the spot with the Buddha and the hip hop albums in the window. That's the spot you want to be at. It's free to get in. We rocking out from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. The kitchen is open till 3 a.m.
It's free.
It's free to get in. The food ain't free. I wish it was, but y'all have to buy the food. But yo, man, it's not bougie night, man. It's some real hip hop, funk, house, reggaeton. There's all kind of music. Who's
some of the people you got DJing, man?
I got my man DJ Jedi in the building. He's gonna be holding me down. I got my man DJ Breeze in the building holding me down. I got special guest DJ Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts in the
Wait,
building.
time out, man. You can't go over that name like that fast, nigga.
Yeah, I had to say
Wait,
it like that.
time out. We need a moment of silence. And so you could say this clearly. Who the fuck you gonna be DJing with at your fucking birthday party at Buddha Bar?
Man, I'm gonna be having DJ Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts doing his things on a 1 and 2. Expect to hear some classic beats, yo.
If you don't time out. If you don't know who Psycho Les is, he's the one that take your girls to White Castle to crack her asshole. If you don't know, pop the trunk, hit the fucking deck. It's
John
hip hop
Wayne.
history. Hip hop history. Sadat X on a motherfucking hook. If you don't know who Psycho Les is, do your fucking research. Know your history, man.
Yo, understand. And I got my man Razkaz coming through the building as well. He gave me a shout, told me he's gonna try to stop through for the birthday. Got my man DJ Reddy C, who was one of my guests on the Respected DJ. He's gonna be in the building. It's gonna be heavy, man. We got a few people in town. I've been reaching out to a few heads. So you gotta be there in the building to see who's gonna be in the building and understand the Vandal Hour is gonna be there. We might be doing
Heavy. We deep like Puerto Ricans in that motherfucker.
all day. And we're gonna be doing a special set of Respected DJ live. You know what I mean? So
are you using that program that dude that we had on what's that dude name? Foxy Brown. Boxy Brown.
With the spin fluence.
Yeah.
I've been trying it out. I've been working out a couple of kinks. You know what I'm saying? I gotta holler at him about a couple of things, but it's nah, man, semantics. Nah. It's a definitely good program to use for my DJs, man. All of us DJs. It's a good program. You can follow up. You can get people to follow you on it. But we're going to talk about that more later on. But please come on out to the Fat Buddha Lounge, Fat Buddha Bar, excuse me on that one. Fat Buddha Bar, 13 and Avenue A. Come through, man, from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. We are rocking out. It's going to be heavy in the building.
Yeah, we there, man. And also, man, coming up on
January 30th.
The January 30th, we're going to be the Vandal Hour presents Butter Basements, Top of the Underground Showcase at Karma Lounge, which is located at 51 First Avenue. Make sure you come through. She got a lot of big people performing, man. She got Grams Uncut. She got Mona Amore. She got Grams Rilla Just Right. Trilla Dollar T. If you don't know who Trilla Dollar T is, that's the rapping dude in Respect Life who goes by the name of XM. She also got Melody Renee in the building. She got Cassius performing. Cassius, shout out to Cassius, man.
Word.
He's been showing us a lot of love. We just put something up on the Instagram that he posted, where part of the interview we mentioned D Chambers and himself doing music together. So shout out to D Chambers. Shout out to Chase Baker. Shout out to Honey De Niro, who we just had a meeting with today. We got the Vandal Hour and As Per Management. Got a lot of things going on. Yes, we're working with a lot of people. So come out to Karma Lounge, Butter Basics Basement, Top of the Underground. There's going to be a lot of dope people in there. $5 to get in. The DJ is DJ Swift, Mixie Payne. What should we expect that night? I think it's gonna be kind of crazy.
Yo, it's gonna be a zoo, man. I was talking to Butters on the way up here, and she was telling me she got some heads and she got some plans going down. So if you really want to be a part of something, y'all need to come out to this, because I would tell y'all more, but you really have to be there. I don't want you to coming through just trying to be mixy and trying to be on cameras and stuff. So understand, like, we got a lot of heavyweights coming in the building, and we got a lot of heavyweights that are making noise right now gonna be in the building.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. This year, none of our events has been less than superb, man. It's been popping. We've been doing what the fuck we've been doing, and a lot of support from everyone. Shout out to Made for King. Shout out to 1718 Collective. Shout out to Checks and Balances. Shout out to Happy Time Snacks.
Yep.
All the people who's been supporting. But on some other shit, I don't know if y'all see this, but Felon Magazine, this is the last issue.
That is the last issue.
But we have a new issue that just dropped. Can you talk to us about that, man?
Yeah, the new issue just dropped. It's issue 15. On the cover is Mano from Hustle Hard, Brooklyn representative.
Cheer.
Yeah, man. I'm excited I got to shoot that cover. So definitely go out there and support that. You could get the digital copy on felonsmagazines.com. You got to just type it in and put it in there, and you can get the digital magazine and type in M4K13. So this way I could get paid off that bitch.
Say that one more time, man.
Say it again. Say it again.
Let them know who sent you to the link by typing in M4K Inc. 13.
Yeah, that's Made for Kings. If you don't know, man, make sure you check them out on the Cypher on Fridays from 9 to 11 every Friday night. Pretty Girl first. There's the Icon Legacy
We had
star.
a dope show last night, too.
Who was on your show?
We had DJ Shuttle from the Fleet DJs.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay. He's DTF Radio family also.
Yeah. And then just a guy named Joey Batts from Federal District Records came through and did his thing. So
I heard of him.
Federal District Records, ain't that a Wu-Tang affiliate?
I don't think so.
Oh no? All right, pardon me. I think Wu-Tang have something with Federal in there also.
He worked with like the Hit Squad back in the day.
Okay.
Like that, so it was pretty dope. I got to listen to some history about the Hit Squad, which is always dope.
Speaking of the Hit Squad, they just performed at BB King's this week for the pre-Grammy party.
Yep.
They had it was Hit Squad and someone else, Mike Hands. Shout out to Mike Hands, part of that show, Rap Star. He was showing some video from that night. Also this week, if I'm not mistaken, there was a performance with Rough Riders and DMX also at BB King's.
That's what I heard.
Shout out to Jamila from Checks and Balances who was there. Also shout out to Kalia Clark from Who Style and Who was also there. I heard the backyard was popping. I mean the backstage was popping. Man, they don't let the Vandal Hour in nowhere, man.
Well, it's you know what I'm saying, but also I just want to touch.
Tell my number. You didn't hear what the fuck I just said?
I know they don't be letting us in there.
You can't skip over shit like that. Why are we not getting press passes to shit, man? I think we deserve press passes.
We gotta hit up the right people.
Yeah, I will be terrorizing and bombing all your motherfucking companies, Hot 97, whatever, for them press passes. If y'all don't know, we will be fucking backstage too, man. Fuck y'all dudes for trying to hold us back from getting in there. But also on some other shit, man. This is like some new shit. We didn't do the Vandals flexing this week or Vandal news. Of course, I didn't write a script, but on some real other shit, if y'all follow Instagram, I just read this. Court clerk in Meek Mill's case slipped him a note asking for some money during his probation hearing.
That's what I heard, man.
The money was for her son, who was in college and in university, and she said, why not ask him? You know what I mean? Meek Mills didn't give her no bread. But I doubt
that would have been the opportune time to be asking.
Yeah, I think that's just real weird. I bet
people are incredible, man.
Like that's crazy. Like you see a dude about to lose 2 years of his life, 2 to 4 years of his life, and you got the nerve to ask me for some tuition money for your son. I would say go fuck your son. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, oh, go hoe for the bread, hoe. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Fuck you trying to. I'm going to prison. You want me to help your son out? Tell you, is he going to be a lawyer? Because if he's going to be a lawyer, then I might have some change for the nigga. But that shit is crazy, man. That's crazy. These people is crazy.
Yeah, man.
These days, man. But I think Swift should be running to the DJ booth about this time.
Okay.
This is the stuff that you don't see on camera. I'm usually behind camera. You usually don't see me saying these things. But we're about to take a short music break with DJ Swift. When we come back, who we have is who we have. You got to keep watching to know who we have. So, Swift, do what you do. Thank you for watching the Vandal Hour live on DTFradio.com.
It's the Vandal Hour.
Hey, we back on. Y'all hear me? We good? Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
hey, man. Welcome back to the Vandal Hour, man. We have a special night for y'all, man. We have a Brooklyn OG in the building, a person who has put in a lot of work over 20 years of hitting walls, hitting still hitting a lot of different things, man. He has transitioned into other mediums of art now, and different things, merchandising. So it is my pleasure and the Vandal Hour's pleasure to introduce to y'all Moody Mutz AA.
It's the Vandal Hour.
We got the AA Mobb in here also.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, we got Fade in here. We got Tress in here. We got DR in here. So we know we got a lot of good energy and positive brothers in the house, man. So man, how y'all doing, man? Y'all gotta speak in the mics.
Yo.
Y'all can just grab the mic if you need to. How y'all doing tonight, man?
Good. Yo.
We've been trying to get y'all on this show for a long time. I know Moody is not the talkative type, but I'm glad that he brought his energy here to build with us about his history and his crew's history, man.
Yeah.
Because we need to add that to the Vandal Hour, his history, man. It's the kids that need to know about y'all. We don't even care about the adults. We care about the people that's behind us, coming up in the game. We want them to know the truth from the person who did it, not from like these stories that be bullshit, half-ass lies and stuff like that. So we have to document it, man. We journalists, man. So I want to start this, man, by saying y'all are you are from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn.
Yep, that's right.
This is not the average place where Graf is known to be. Give us a little bit of background about where you come from, Graf-wise and non-Graf-wise.
Well, like you said, I come from Bensonhurst, born and raised. I was always into graffiti. Mainly growing up, I was inspired by like highway graffiti, stuff like that. But Bensonhurst, it didn't have a big scene, but there was always like the local writers that like were a big influence at the time.
Yeah.
But I was more influenced by all the writers all around the city.
You was able to see, speaking to you pre-interview wise, you was able to see Graf at a young age through many boroughs because you was able to travel. How was you able to see these things?
Well, I started going to work with my dad. I was real young, like 8 years old, and we worked in the 5 boroughs, Westchester. So I would see all different writers from all over, and the highway graffiti is really what like got me. I always was into that.
Who were some of the people you were seeing at that time?
Well, like Brooklyn wise, you had like Fib and the STM guys. And then the TMR guys I remember they had the Queens Highways on lock, 2 other dudes. Then it was like, I don't know, guys like JA were out there killing it. Jaws was one of my biggest favorite influences,
What made Jaws, what was it about Jaws that made, that caught your eye?
I don't know, I liked his block letters, and I think it was the Z, Plus, he was up. Everywhere I went, he was up. So every borough, every Ave.
Definitely. Now, besides the highways, I've seen that you did a lot of freight trains back in the day. How was that experience, and why did you choose to do a lot of those?
The freights, they run all over the country, and it's something different, I don't know. We like doing freight. We just like painting anything,
Yeah.
You had a lot of freight action. We just jumped ahead, but we had a lot of freight action with CS. Like I remember seeing a lot of your funky stuff y'all do, man. Definitely some funky stuff, man. Let me say this: in them early years in Bensonhurst, and you being able to travel with your pops. When did it transition from seeing it, from like, yo, I want to participate in what's going on, what I'm seeing?
Yeah, right away. I was writing graph in elementary school. I wasn't writing on the streets, but I was, trying to write graph. And then probably I had the nickname Mutz since like pretty much I was a month old. I was my nickname. So when it came to writing the tag, I went with that. And probably like 11, 12 years old, took my first tags. You know, like up the block in the park, the schoolyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I would, you know, just roam around Bensonhurst, taking little tags, you know, for a few years. And then maybe 89, 90, did like my first fill-ins, like in 89. And then 90, you know, I started going out a little more and more. You know.
Who was some of them in them early years? Who was some of the people that you was associated with? Who was you, like, did you have anybody that you, other than self, that you knew that wrote?
Well, you had me and my boy Bar was one of my first partners. Tress, DR. You know, then, you know, I met Fade a few years later. But in the early years, it was, you know.
Early years, it was a tight crew.
Yeah, you know.
It was a tight crew. It was like 4 of us.
Then I had my 7-Up staff guys
It was like
as
4
well.
of us.
Like in the early 90s, I rolled with Staff Crew, which they were like bombing a lot at the time. They were well known. You know, my boy Alert, Hessa, Doom, ME, Ben Jesus, and you know, I painted those guys. I started doing my first pieces with them. And then also Dover. I used to paint with Dover back in the early 90s. He lived in my hood. You know, but Tress was always painted with Tress, probably from like 91.
You know?
DR probably, I think, around 93 when we first started.
Leaving the neighborhood? Or was y'all leaving the neighborhood already?
No, I was leaving the neighborhood
We
already.
were definitely leaving the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Definitely leaving the neighborhood.
Actually, I think
There's that
I started
Rockaway
going out with Dover first, like out the hood. He was the first dude to bring me out. And then from there, just, you know, just went out.
You know what's crazy, man? That transitioning from, you know, I was a neighborhood bomber. My brother here was a neighborhood bomber. We have a lot of people in our neighborhoods. A lot of them people are usually are more influential than the big names, because the person in the neighborhood may be on every block. So you like, yo, this dude has a lot of joints. But then you start traveling, and that's when you get to compare. Like, what I don't really see my man from the neighborhood out in other places. So when y'all started traveling, where was your first like focus on? Like, where outside of your hood?
We went out to Queens. We were painting out in Queens a lot. Like those were like some of our first ventures out to Queens. And then
Far Rock.
Yeah, well, you know, then we were Bushwick. Like we just, I don't know. I used to go to work with my dad, and I used to like write avenues down, like spots I used to see. Then I'd pull out the map at night and be like, we're going here, and then route it out, you know. And that's what I used to do. You know?
A lot of people don't get that intricate, and that's
GPS wasn't around back then. It was the Atlas.
woo.
It was the Atlas.
They know. They know.
There was
we
no
know.
Google
You open up the
GPS at
Atlas.
that
There was
time.
no
Yeah.
GPS. Oh, God.
Yo.
It was the Atlas. You had to break
Yo.
open that book, page 13, 36, 8B, you know?
Mutz was the fucking Atlas. He knew everywhere to go. He knew the spots. He knew the avenues. He knew the Bronx. He knew Queens. He knew every avenue. So, me personally, I used to just sit back, and this dude used to just take us everywhere. He knew the spots. He knew all the boroughs.
Now, in these mission times, was AA already created?
Yeah.
Pretty
that-
much.
definitely, yeah.
Well, AA.
Yeah, definitely at that time.
I got AA handed down to me in '91.
Tell us about that, man.
Yeah, my uncle, well, he's my uncle through marriage, and he came from the Bronx. He was like from Scene's neighborhood. He grew up underneath Scene. And my uncle actually is in Star Wars. He's in a few scenes, not as graffiti, but you see him. He's in a few scenes. He's like carrying the box on the scene segment when they come with the ladder. My
Uncle
uncle's the one-
Knobs.
He's the one carrying the box. So anyway,
Late. He's always late.
You're true indeed.
Like,
True indeed.
yeah. So anyway, my uncle started AA, Associated Artists, but influenced by United Artists, UA crew, Scene UA. So, you know, it has a long history, AA crew. You know, my uncle started in '79. And then when, you know, he came around, you know, he was like, yo, I have a crew, AA. You can have it. And I was like, what's AA? I was like, wow, that sounds good. That's it. You know?
Tasteful.
Yeah. So I went with that. And I, you know, and I started to build my little crew.
Speaking to Thrust, he was speaking about the Four Horsemen, the early AA. Who are these people?
The early Four Horsemen, you know what I'm saying, it started about like 91, 90, 91.
Me, Bob, Tress,
Yeah.
and Say,
Say,
Michelangelo,
Say. Then we hooked up with DR about like 92, 93. But the Four Horsemen, when we started, you know, we said we was a 4-man crew. We're gonna do our thing. We went out there, we did our thing. You paint a little bit, you paint, you know.
Was you on the racking side of things at that time?
I was like a touch and tone guy, you know, at that time. You know? Trying to make little touch and tone.
Racking,
I'm gonna be honest, you cats out there like I'm robbing paint, bro. Yeah, bro, I was making touch and tone, you know. Silvers, you know.
Best silvers at the time.
Yo, statute of limitation right now. I'm gonna drop some. My man used to have a return slip.
I used to have a credit slip book.
He had a booklet
For Pergamon.
for Pergament, and we used to just go, how much we need today? All right, $80 worth of paint. We used to go every day and fill out how much paint we wanted, and we just get paint for free.
We used to drive into the Fort Hamilton Army base, me and Mutz on our bicycles, and cop cans for like $1, $2. Back then, when you were able to ride on the premises and cop cans, cheap.
Touch and tone was the shit back in the days, man.
The silvers are nice.
The silver was really vibrant for cheap paint. You just had to don't use the touch and tone black though.
I got a story. There was a spot in the hood on South 3rd that I used to rack from, but then there was a new writer who used to get there before me all the time. His name was Pop on DTF.
R&S Strauss? Is it R&S Strauss?
Big up to my man Pop.
South 3rd and Hooper,
my man.
right on the corner. It was an old Spanish like spot. They used to sell like like trinkets and all that stuff.
Yeah, because what you call it? R&S Strauss was a spot too over there.
R&S Strauss was a big spot. It was a big spot. It was a big spot.
So let me say this, man. Graph has changed from back then to now. Can you, in your early years, did y'all go through any conflicts? Did AA go through any conflicts in them early years? We don't got to go into no details, but was it just a smooth sailing, or was it some obstacles for your domination of the walls?
It went pretty smooth, you know. I had some beefs, had to end some careers, but
bro,
the thing is,
we stand up guys. We don't do sit downs.
You know what it is? It's like there was no comp. You know what I'm saying? So when there's no comp, like there's no competition. So it was pretty smooth.
Nobody wanted to fuck with us.
Pretty smooth move.
And nobody wanted to fuck with us neither.
We took all the things that we learned from the older dudes. And we took that, we learned all the layups, all the streets, all the spots, all the racks. We took all the essence and we used it, and that was it. Nobody could fuck with us, As you could see today, like all of us, even in individuality, Fade, Mutz, Tress, DR. You could see the writers of today how they copy and use us as influences, which is great, and we respect that, and we are humbled by it. And this is New York City graffiti. We took it from our elders and we passed it down, and we went to the traditional shit.
Yo, Faye, talk to us, baby. No, we good? You let me know. It's on you. I don't want to force nothing. So I'm gonna say this, man. So who was some of the people outside of the Four Horsemen, Fifth Horseman, that you're brought into the into AA?
Oh, number one right here, the number one guy right here, Fate one. Oh, Fate.
That's so he was the evolution of your beginnings. He does. Let me say this, man. If Faye been up to DTF a few times. He's a friend of the show. All of us individually, he got different relationships with different people here at the Vandal Hour. Always supports us, man. if y'all don't know who this dude is, he done killed New York a couple of times over. A couple of times over. And definitely in a unique way. You know what I mean? He definitely has a different bombing style than the average, man. So I'm glad he's even here present to give us some energy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he does what they do. So
Thank you very much. What was that?
that's Elvis, baby.
Elvis? Johnny Cash, Elvis Twist.
A little bit of both.
That's funny.
But he put in a lot of work. Bar, AA, man. You know, that was one of the dudes I said actually focus on. I used to like his block letters. Very, very clean block letters, man. Also another person.
Done by Mutz.
Oh, man. That's amongst family, though. That's amongst family. Only amongst family could do that, right?
Shots fired.
Only amongst family.
We ran out of gas on Lent again. Remember that time? Pushing the car. Me and Bob pushing the car. Was driving. We ran out of gas on Atlantic Avenue one time bombing. That was a trip. Bob's a good dude, bro. One of the original dudes, AA Mobb. Bring up the bar, AA.
Yo, Mutz, man. Your style, man. We speaking, and I want to go into this, man. Your style is not the average. Is not the average that you see. You definitely step out the box of in color schemes, style wise. You know, as I said to you, I don't like to call out what it reminds me of, but it's definitely, you know, it gives me that feel. I love your work of the Wolf A-OK. You know what I mean? If y'all know, to me, Wolf is one of the illest graph writers ever touch paint. Let me just say that. I gotta say that. And also, in that vein of Ghost, where do you find your inspiration, letter-wise, color-wise? Because it's very vibrant. Where you can find your inspiration at?
I don't know. I just like to do something different, you know.
An acid trip gone bad.
Yeah, not for a long time, but I don't know. I always like to do something different. You know, I try to do different styles, different flows. You know, I try to go hard, soft. You know, DR never liked he called my spaghetti style.
Which is the shit to me that really stand out, man. I love the spaghetti style, man.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just try to like flow just differently all the time.
Now, at what point did you come up with that iconic M that you do?
Well, I started doing the M in like high school.
Yeah.
And then I didn't really bomb with it, you know. I always like doing block letters. I always like, you know, I want the people to get to know my name. So I always wanted to do the full block letter, Mutz, AA, you know. I never really did throw ups. I wasn't a throw up guy. But I started that probably about like 90, you know.
There's controversy which I did not know about the M.
Yeah.
Why do you think because we spoke about it. Now we have to do it. We do things the correct way, man. Sometimes people think of things at the same time. Let me just say that too. Like it's funny that people be like, "Yo, this person took it from someone. This person took it from someone." A lot of times people think of things at the same time. Do you receive backlash about the M?
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, you know, I hear a lot of people say, you know, like I bit MQ, you know, and you know I've heard it multiple times. I'm sure he even said it himself, you know. But people that know me, people from South Brooklyn, they know where my M came from and they know what it became, you know. So I didn't, you know.
It happens sometimes, man. It happens. You
know, I didn't start seeing MQ up, you know, till a couple years later, you know. So
it's a dope M. I think it's fly, different. You know what I mean? You know, you do a lot of stuff that kind of like I say like the Andy Warhol-ish. Warhol-ish. Like with the Coca-Cola stuff, the Pac-Man stuff. What got you doing a lot of this pop art within your art?
I don't know, just I was seeing these images and I seen my name in them, you know. I don't just copy the image. Like I make it into mine, you know. Like everything I do, like from the Pac-Man to the Pac Mudds. I don't know, and I think it's just a part of
Vandal Hour.
and graffiti history, you know. You know, I do a lot of original stuff, you know, besides
The 80s is like you can't match the 80s.
80s was some shit.
Iconic.
The Pac-Man piece that we had at if you didn't see the Pac-Man piece, we had it at Karma Lounge for the horror at Karma, and we got a lot of attention from it. It lit up. You plugged it in and everything. It looked like the side of an arcade machine. Like if you just looked at it real quick, we got a lot of positive response when we had it up. A lot of positive response, man. Right now, man, Graph is going through like so many changes. It's not what it was. You got the old school people saying we don't like this new shit. You got the young people saying these dudes is washed up. How do you feel about what's going on right now in our culture when it comes to Graph, man? What's your opinion of it?
A lot of toys out there. Toy became. I don't know when being a toy became a style. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Explain that to me. Explain that. Expand on that.
Just look at the BQE rooftops. Come on.
I agree. Do you feel that like people need to like they don't know the history, they're not doing the proper homeworks? What's going on?
Dudes need to go run Star Wars.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Buying it. I'ma do Graph to be hard and be tough and get paid, motherfucker.
Which a lot of people do it for. Like it just seemed like, you know, it's the culture, it is washed down. But let me just say this is another perspective. The Vandal Hour wouldn't exist if it wasn't watered down, because nobody would be want to even speak or nothing. So the evolution birthed this show. But you know, Graph is going through many different things. You got a gallery scene that's much stronger. You don't think that it's positive that artists are now able to make money, which back in the days they wasn't?
Yeah, if the right people were making the money.
So you feel like the person who put in work should be the one in them galleries?
It don't go like that.
80%,
The
yes.
art right now is like stocks. Whatever stock is hot, whatever art is hot, that's what pops off. You know what I'm saying? So people see a person, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I like this artwork, I like this artwork. He may not be better than the next person, but people are buying it. It's just like a stock. People are buying it. It's a hot stock. That's what happens.
I agree.
Well, like you said, there's a lot of people that, you know, people that didn't put in work, and you know, they're out there doing gallery shows. You know, not that I ever wanted to do galleries or anything like that, you know, but I painted for like 20 years before I did a real fucking show, you know. Before, you know, and I got invited to do these shows. Not like I was looking to, you know, people were hitting me up, so I started creating art, you know.
Intention.
But do y'all think because of y'all secrecy in knowing who you are, for that, on average, I find that being an outsider looking in, I see that a lot of the graphers, the public don't know who you are. So do you think that takes away from you being able to do more shows? Does that take away from you being able to market yourself while being quiet? Do you think that just hinders you being able to be out there in the forefront to say like, yo, look, I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm putting in work. I got great work. Does that interfere with you being able to, you know, put your name out there in the lights for people to see you?
No, I don't interfere, but
Mutz.
I don't see that interfering. Well, people know who I am. You know, I show my face and everything. I'm not out there hiding myself, you know. But I don't even know.
You know what it is, man? And I understand where you're coming from. A lot of times, a lot of people have skill but don't have the business etiquette, like business savvy.
Skills.
Yes. So like you may be ill, but if you don't get it to the right people or show it to the right people, they don't even look for you. And then
It's always timing.
and then the people who's trash has a great business sense.
They're out there networking and stuff.
True indeed, man. Yo, let me say this. I want to take a break.
There's a lot of trash out there.
I want to
They
take
just know the right
A
people.
lot of trash
True
out
indeed.
there. A lot of trash out there.
I want to take a quick music break, and we want to continue this conversation, man. We want to go into a little different aspects, man. We're going to listen to some hip hop and come back. We got Moody Mutz in the building. We got motherfucking Thress in the motherfucking building.
Word up.
We got DR in the motherfucking building, and we got Faye. All the AA mob is here. Yo,
up.
check us out on DTFradio.com. Hey, yo, Swift, do what you do.
Got you.
Hey, we back on again. We back on. Yo, just in case any of y'all see me without my bandana, I'm the executive producer, and I can edit anything I want. So, and this won't be published until this won't be published until my man edit that. So that's how life goes. You know, real shit be happening.
Only the live viewers got to peep of that.
Yeah, if you wasn't watching live, you didn't get to see the God. We're back with Moody Mutz and the AA team in the motherfucking building.
You.
That's you're here to yeah.
Vandal Hour.
Now, Mutz, what would you say are the characteristics that make up a great graffiti writer?
The characteristics. Well, you have to have a good style, you know, throwies, tags, fill-ins, pieces, and you got to get up.
Yeah.
And you got to do it for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be consistent. You can't bomb for 2 years and then, you know, go all city and then quit. You never see them again or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
They have a stellar rookie year and then try to be in and never do nothing else and try to make it to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That shit happens. You have a lot of dudes who had good first 2 years, be everywhere. Everybody talking about them, and then you never see them again, man. You don't know where they on milk cartons, man.
Yep.
Now you've had a consistent career. Like, what do you think motivated you to stay consistent?
That's what I do.
The love.
Yeah, I'm all about graffiti. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I haven't been crazy active like bombing wise the past 10 years, but I went for like 20 years straight, like hard, you know,
Definitely.
like just really not stopping at all.
Yeah. Now you took those 20 years of your going hard in the streets and doing trains and freights and all of that, and you flipped it into a brand, basically, a Moody Mutz. And how do you think you made that transition?
Like I said, I didn't like expect to like do a brand or something. You know, I had people approach me originally when I originally started doing shirts and everything, and it went alright. You know, and then I took like years off, and then I got back into doing because people were asking. You know, people wanted the merchandise. You know, it's not like I just came up with it and was like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
You know, it was wanted. It was requested.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely believe it, and I know for a fact because I seen your work. I see like you do different styles, like you fabricate your own M pieces with different fabrics and different materials. Like, how did you come about doing that?
Well, I'm always been into construction my whole life. You know, good with my hands. You know, I work with all trades. You know, I like working with different mediums, from tile to wood, metal, pipes, anything. You know. I like to do different things, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like doing a lot of sculpture work rather than painting, you know, because painting it's too much for me, you know. It's too tedious, and you know everything has to be perfect. It really takes a lot out of me.
I seen you do a lot of woodcuts too. You've done woodcut work.
Yeah.
Do you have like a graphic design background?
No, I don't.
And everything is self-taught.
Self-taught.
Definitely.
Vandal Hour.
A lot of people, a lot of dudes be having like all the school shit, and they shit be trash. So sometimes the natural talent ones be the ones that really do what it do, man. We got face it. He not saying too much, man, but he definitely, man, he understands the science of the bomb and this graph shit. You know what I mean? He's definitely doing what he do.
Big fade.
Now, we seen you at the Art Expo. Are you gonna be a part of the next one that's coming up?
Yes, I will be.
What should we be expecting from your table, man?
I don't know yet. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna drop some new.
Pizza's here.
Illmatic.
Yeah, pardon me. That's the guy from the Source magazine. I'm dead ass, no exaggeration. Yeah. So if you watching, Shy B, Piece of the God, man. We on live on air, so I can't answer. But yeah, you don't have no ideas of what this table gonna be looking like, man?
You know my table always has that fire, so.
That is true. Colorful fire. Fire.
But definitely gonna have some new drops for the art expo, definitely.
Yeah. I see you had some pieces done, Grumpy Guidos.
Yeah.
What's that about? How did you come up with that?
Well, that's like the Dunkin' Donuts series, and well, Grumpy Guido, I don't know. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
The Moody Mutz.
Moody Mutz, the Grumpy Guido.
I didn't really make these names. They were like given to me, you know.
I was gonna ask you. The Moody was. I remember back in the days. I never even see the Moody. When you started doing the Moody thing?
I came up with Moody probably about 2002. Started doing it maybe like 2003, like 2002, 2003. Like when a lot of people call me Moo. A lot of my friends, my family, so I started writing, like messing around, like writing Moo, M-O-O. But, you know, I thought that sounded a little, I don't know.
I got you.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, one day I was like, I was always Master Mutz, so I was like, Moo, I gotta come up with, you know, so I was like, Mooey Moo, and I was like, Moody Moo, and like, as soon as I said Moody, I was like, yeah, that's it, you know?
It definitely got a ring to it.
I was like, that's me, though. I was like, that's me. That's it. That's what I'm going with. And I started rocking with it. The reason I started rocking Moody because I had a few arrests. You know.
Those things happen in this game.
Yeah. So, you know.
Vandal Hour.
They started coming to my house.
Fuck the VS. Can I curse?
Yeah. This is the Vandal Hour. We don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got hot. You know, Mutz got real hot, and I still wanted a bomb. So I came up. You know, came up with Moody and started writing Moody.
And it became like synonymous later on.
Yeah, I don't even know.
How that shit, right? Yo, the Street Art Expo, man. For a lot of people who don't know about the Street Art Expo. Shout out to what's the brother's name that does it?
Jamie Kilkenny.
Jamie Kilkenny.
I can never forget his name because Jamie Kilkenny.
Yeah, Jamie Kilkenny. He was also on the Cypher show.
Yeah, he's been here a few times.
Before he came on the Vandal Hour a couple of times. Good people's good energy, and from what he's saying, it's going to be much bigger. So go on Instagram, check out Street Art Expo. They're advertising the voice and all that, man. So definitely doing big things. I think they fucking with toys and skateboarding also this year. So we're gonna be there interviewing a lot of different people and shit like that, doing what we do, man.
Definitely come through.
Make sure you come and make sure you bring some money to support the artists, man.
What is it? June 24th or something around like that?
There's some time over there.
I don't want to give the wrong date, but what you call it? You could check out Street Art Expo on Instagram. Jamie Kilkenny, and he's definitely doing some big things with this expo thing, man. Yeah. And he supports the Vandal Hour also, man.
Shouts to him.
Yeah.
Besides that, I heard that you have a pretty epic collection of pictures.
Yeah. I always, took photos. Especially, in the early years. Not maybe, the last 10 years. But, I got a nice collection.
Mutz is the one who made me start collecting pictures.
Yeah, I always try to document everything.
In 93, I went a long time through graph without taking no pictures, thinking it was going to be there forever. And Mutz was the one that actually got me, you got to get a camera, start collecting your pictures, because this shit's gonna end one day. And that's when I started in like '93. I started collecting pictures.
Pictures are so important, man.
Yeah, just give you the history.
It gives you the history. A lot of people, man, like myself, who lost. I had a friend. I came home from prison. I let my friend hold my album when Instagram was first popping. And that motherfucker lost my fucking photos. You know who you is, EFC. But photos is very important. Documents the culture. If y'all could think into your mental Rolodex, man, what picture stands out the most? When you think of your collection, what picture jumps out of your head that you have?
One of my favorite photos is probably me in the scrapyard, standing next to the top to bottom. You had posted it.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice picture. That's a nice picture.
Taken by me.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. That's a dope picture, God.
yeah.
What about you, man? I know you got a little collection. What one jumps out at you?
Personally, my favorite picture that I own, a real picture, is a picture of Ven on the beeline in the daytime in front of one of his panel pieces. It was in actually one of the videographs. I think videograph 1 or 2. It's him in front of it. He had like a triple fat goose on or something. Yeah,
that's a classic.
Yeah. We had some classics. We had some negatives back in the day. So we got some also classic train photos and stuff.
Shout to PM.
Yo, we maybe need to put together a photo album book, man. If y'all got a good collection, man.
Oh yeah, we definitely got that.
What you call it, man? What should we be expecting from Mr. Moody himself for 2018, man?
I'm coming back out. Gonna be painting more.
Okay.
Yep.
Should we see some productions and stuff like that?
Yeah, some. But I'm looking to do more other things.
Okay.
Maybe some world tours.
Yeah, not this year, but
yo, the other countries treat you like a god.
It's been a while.
They would treat you like I haven't got it yet, but from what I hear, they love this shit much more than they love in the USA, man. They treat us like we rock stars or something.
Take care of business worldwide.
Ooh, the money is everywhere. Wars are everywhere. Paint is everywhere. Why not? Destroy the world, man. Destroy the planet, man.
Yo, the mob is on the job. The MOBB. We started this shit. Only other people started this shit is Mobb Deep. Other than that, all you do is just taking that shit from us. We the mob.
Sucker free.
Vandal Hour.
Shout out to Faye, man. Yo, I want to give a shout out to one of the brothers that came in. One of our friends of the Vandal Hour, one of the Vandal Hour comrades. We got Kunta in a motherfucking building over here, man. Yeah. You might see a local Kunta tag in a neighborhood near you. You know what I mean? Scrolled on a gate or two. You dig? But we get a lot of support for the Vandal Hour. I want to thank everyone who came out tonight and supported us, man. Shout out to Thress. Shout out to Faye. Shout out to DR. Shout out to Mr. Moody himself, man. Everybody that's supporting us, man. Real quick, man. The Vandal Hour would like to thank all of our supporters that support this platform that we have. We just reached 10,000 followers, which is a big milestone in our career. It just lets people know that we definitely have a product and we definitely have a service that people like checking out, even in the positive and the negative. For all the people who had a problem with the Cope interview, we got to give both sides and all sides. We are journalists. We are doing this not because of my man rights. Nah, we doing it because people have stories. From the toys to the big boys, everybody has stories. half of your dudes, you know, you'll talk about the paperwork stuff and shit like that. We don't check paperwork. If we did, we would not probably have about 150 episodes because half the people are not writing exact. But we're not here to judge them outside of the culture of writing. We are here to talk about their work, what they've done. And, you know, a lot of us got demons in their closet. Everyone has demons in their closet. Let God and everyone else judge them. You'll do it. You can comment on the page. I don't delete comments at all. And you could, you know, see how other people are feeling. We're not here to cover up nothing. We're here to journalize or to inform you or people's careers. What y'all feel about them, you can write on that page. We read them. The people read them. You know what I mean? And we just want to thank everyone for supporting us. We got a show this Tuesday at Karma Lounge. Butter Basics Basement presents Top of the Underground. A lot of dope artists is going to be there. Performers are going to be there. Come out, check it out. It's $5. I'm Mathematics. That's Chris, Mr. 13. That's Swift, DJ Swift, aka Strip Club Swift.
Strippies.
Yeah. Happy birthday, God.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We're gonna be at what is called
Fat Buddha Bar tonight from 8 p.m. till 4 a.m. Free entry. Come as you are. Just don't come bummy. We got a kitchen open till 3 a.m. We rocking out. Don't forget we got Psycho Les on the 1 and 2s. DJ Swift, Jedi, Breeze, DJ Quest, Ready C. We got a lot of things going down. A lot of ladies too coming through.
Yeah, and we're gonna be smoking a whole lot of weed.
Definitely.
Lot of weed.
Right around the corner.
Shout out to Mark DTF. Shout out to all the DTF shows. The Cypher, Lyrically Live, the Reality Check, Who's Styling Who, DJ S1 for the Love of R&B.
Craig G.
Oh shit, that rhymes too. The Grown Man Show. Shout out to everybody who's supporting. And we'll be back next week, man. Who's going to be on the show? You got to watch the Instagram page. You got to watch the episodes to find the fuck out. And if you want to see how I look, you won't get it. My man is going to edit it. So this won't be posted. Thank you for supporting. Peace.